I don't wanna miss you.
Plastic, a man-made material composed of long strands of compounds that are extracted from fossil fuels and can be molded into everyday objects. Plastic bottles, containers, and grocery bags. Using plastic has its benefits, but what happens after we use it? The world produces around 300 million tons of plastic waste each year, and over half of that waste piles up in landfills, dumps, and the natural environment. Only 9% of all the plastic waste ever produced has been recycled. Discarded plastics such as bottles and caps, drink lids, food wrappers, grocery bags, and straws enter the environment and can endanger wildlife. Rivers carry plastic to the oceans, where it is transported all around the world. So why is this important? And what steps can we take to ensure a cleaner environment?
It is important to properly manage plastic waste because it contributes to environmental concerns around the world. Plastic waste is increasing at a high rate because of the important role it plays in our everyday lives. If plastic waste is not managed correctly, it is dumped into the natural environment and oftentimes ends up in the ocean. Wildlife can be vastly affected by plastic waste. Every year, thousands of animals, including birds, fish, and turtles, die from consuming plastic waste that ends up in their natural habitat. Plastic that is not recycled can even leak toxic chemicals into our groundwater and contaminate our drinking water. If plastic waste is not managed better, the world will continue to see its toxic and damaging effects on society grow and worsen. Managing plastic waste also offers a lot of benefit, including conserving energy, the diversion of the plastic waste from landfills, and can even support local and global economies. It is up to us to realize the importance of plastic waste management and act upon making the world a better place.
Want to know more about the issues of plastic waste in the environment? Plastic can seriously damage our terrestrial, marine, and air ecosystems. Plastic is degradable, whether abiotic or biotic, but not completely. And when degraded on land, plastic can leach non-degradable and harmful chemicals to contaminate our soil, underground water, and water surface environments. Decomposition of plastic releases methane, a greenhouse gas. Methane becomes an issue when not used because when it is exposed to air, it absorbs the sun's heat and warms the atmosphere, which draws in climate change. If plastic is burned, it releases carbon dioxide, which can cause public health risks such as nausea, fatigue, and heavy breathing when inhaled into your respiratory system. And just like methane, carbon dioxide can also trap heat in the atmosphere to promote climate change. About 80% of plastic waste is transferred from land to water bodies, such as the ocean. In the water, plastics like polycarbonate, a material that is manufactured to make plastic products, such as these goggles right here. They can contaminate the water by spreading toxic chemicals and endanger marine life while under degradation. This is considered a microplastic, which is a smaller particle of larger plastics. Microplastic can be eaten by the oblivious marine organisms, and they can be trapped or harmed by the debris of plastic.
If a sea turtle consumes plastic that has been discarded into the ocean, it's basically a death sentence. If consumed, sharp plastics, such as plastic straws, can result in a rupture of internal organs and ultimately cause starvation. Believe it or not, 99% of plastic comes from fossil fuels. Extracting oil and gas through fracking releases extremely toxic substances into the air and water. More than 170 fracking chemicals are used to produce the main feedstocks for plastic. This exposure to humans through plastics could cause harmful health effects such as cancer, neurological toxicity, and can also have negative impacts on other internal organs.
Reduction, recycling, and recovery are crucial to the waste management process. Thanks to a plethora of new studies done in sustainability, there are many new methods that we have to recycle plastic. Specifically, in Germany, companies have begun to separate plastics based on size using an air separator and an infrared scanner to identify which plastics are recyclable. Next, they are processed at another facility where they are melted and filtered down. At this point, they're ready to be used in a new product. This method reduces the energy requirements for plastic recycling by up to 70%, making it a valuable waste management process.